Here's how these annoying little critters make you sick. According to Scientific American, mosquitoes are one of the deadliest animals in the world to humans. The diseases they transmit kill hundreds of thousands of people each year. Here's how they transmit viruses and disease to people. Female mosquitoes only bite people when they require blood to feed their eggs. They use 6 needle-like parts that scientists refer to as stylets to suck blood. The maxillae on mosquitoes are equipped with saw-like teeth to cut through skin. The mandibles hold tissue apart while the labrum digs underneath the skin in search of blood to extract. The hypopharynx injects saliva into blood vessels and delivers chemicals to keep the blood flowing. Mosquito saliva makes blood vessels dilate, blocks an immune response, and lubricates the proboscis. This results in itchy welts and can also transfer dangerous viruses such as Zika and the West Nile virus. Texas, Colorado, Utah, Ohio, and Indiana have all been experiencing outbreaks of the West Nile virus. Meanwhile, the number of mosquitoes carrying the virus seem to be growing as well. About 1 in 150 people who are infected with the West Nile virus develop severe illness that affects the central nervous system. Of these people, about 1 in 10 die. So how do we combat this problem? Some solutions are to stay away from standing water sources, use mosquito larvicide, and to treat your yards with mosquito spray, or just live your life in a bubble suit. They really need to go extinct.
Millions of bacteria-infected mosquitoes to be released in Fresno. The life sciences arm of Google's parent company Alphabet plans to release 20 million bacteria-infected mosquitoes in Fresno, California, in hopes this will wipe out the mosquito population that could potentially be carrying the Zika virus. The company uses larval rearing robots to raise Aedes aegypti mosquitoes with the naturally occurring Wolbachia bacteria. The mosquitoes are then separated into females and males to ensure only the males are released. When the infected males mate with female mosquitoes, any eggs produced will not be able to hatch, thus eliminating the wild Aedes aegypti mosquito population. About 1 million infected male mosquitoes will be released in Fresno over a 20-week period. The mosquitoes will be released by specially designed vans in 2 300-acre neighborhoods. Other technology companies in the U.S., including Microsoft, are also developing automated and robotic ways to improve the way we can combat mosquitoes.
Don't forget your bug spray this summer. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the number of Americans becoming sick from mosquito, tick, and flea bites has more than tripled from 2004 through 2016. The CDC said over 96,000 diseases caused by mosquito, tick, and flea bites were reported in 2016, up from over 27,000 in 2004. Zika was the most common disease carried by ticks, mosquitoes, and fleas reported in 2016, with over 41,000 cases, followed by more than 36,000 cases of Lyme disease. The surge in infections may be the result of global warming, with warmer temperatures and shorter winters boosting mosquito, tick, and flea populations. According to the CDC, the increases in cases are due to several factors, including growing insect populations that transmit the diseases and increased exposure to U.S. travelers abroad who unknowingly transport the infections back into the country. The CDC also said that more than 80% of vector control organizations across the states don't have the capacity to contain these fast-spreading illnesses. Well, that's good to know. What the fly? A giant insect said to be the world's biggest mosquito, discovered in southwestern China last August, will be on display at a museum next month. Reported by China's Xinhua News, entomologist Zhao Li discovered the giant critter at Qingzheng Mountain in China's Sichuan province last August. Holorusia mikado, also known as the crane fly, belongs to the world's largest mosquito species Holorusia and has a 5-centimeter long body and a wingspan of 11.15 centimeters. First discovered and named by British entomologist John Westwood in Japan in 1876, the mosquito is said to be the largest of the mosquitoes with an average wingspan of 8 centimeters. Zhao said that despite the fly's horrific look, they do not feed on blood. The adults have a lifespan of only a few days and mainly feed on nectar. Zhao, who is also a curator of the Insect Museum of West China, told local media Sichuan Online that the crane fly will now go on display at his museum as part of an exhibition about strange insects in May.
China is developing a mosquito radar. Chinese scientists are working on new radar technology to track mosquitoes. According to the South China Morning Post, the radar emits electromagnetic waves on many frequencies. The device reportedly uses technology from China's missile defense system. When these electromagnetic waves come in contact with the insect, they are bounced back toward the radar with data on the mosquito. This information reportedly includes what species a mosquito belongs to, as well as its gender, flight speed, and direction. Another researcher unassociated with the project explained it may be more difficult to detect a mosquito than an F-22. This is because the differences in structure and movements. Background noise may also make it difficult to track mosquitoes via radar.
LG launches mosquito-repelling TV in India. A South Korean conglomerate has launched a television in India with built-in mosquito-repelling technology. LG Electronics has developed a TV with a built-in ultrasonic device. The device emits ultrasonic waves above 30 kHz, which are inaudible to humans, but calibrated to repel mosquitoes. The device continues to function with the TV switched off, as long as the set remains plugged into a power source. In addition to the anti-mosquito TV, LG has also applied the technology to its air conditioners sold in India. The company said the technology has been certified effective by an independent lab in India.